Picture this, your house is up on the market, but no offers. The showings, they're slow, or maybe they've stopped altogether, and now you're starting to wonder, I mean, what happened? Why isn't it selling? If that's a situation that you want to avoid, then this video is for you. Because we're breaking down the top 7 reasons why homes are sitting on the market and not selling in 2025. Before we dive into that though, if you are serious about putting your house on the market and making sure it doesn't just sit there, I do want to encourage you to stick around, because not only will this video be helpful for you to make sure that that doesn't happen, but I also have a free gift that I think you're going to find extremely helpful for that. Okay, so let's get this one out of the way. Honestly, it's probably the most obvious reason that a house ends up just sitting on the market, and that is overpricing. Yeah, like I said, it's the most obvious one. But right now we're finding a lot of homeowners, a lot of sellers that are wanting to price their house based on what they want to make from the sale and not listening to what the market's saying. Because today we are finding that most buyers, they are being a bit cautious. I mean, with higher rates, with more homes coming on the market, buyers have options. And because of that, today buyers are doing their homework. And if your house is overpriced, you're probably not going to see a lot of foot traffic, let alone any offers.
Nothing.
My recommendation is to do some homework on the correct pricing for your house. Study the local market, because if you do, trust me, it is talking to you. And yes, sure, you could use some of the different online home value estimate websites. Just keep in mind, word of caution on that though, is that those really are meant to just be an estimate, not an exact number. Because unless that site sends someone out to your house to view it, to walk through it in person, then they're just going based on general information, like what's the square footage of your house, how many bedrooms does your house have. They are not taking into account any upgrades or enhancements that you've done to the house or haven't done to the house. Here's my recommendation. Instead of that, I would talk to a real estate professional, have them come out, view your house, walk through your house, and give you a much more accurate number. Hey, real quick, if this is your first time here, my name's Jose and I am your SoCal Realtor. If you are thinking about buying or selling a home, don't hesitate to reach out. My team and I, we've helped many people just like you, and we're here and ready to help you with your next move too. But enough about that. Let's go ahead and get back to the video. Reason number 2 is bad photos. And yes, I mean, if you hire someone to help you sell your house, then this is one that's really more on them than it is on you. Unless, of course, you didn't do a good job of screening that person before hiring them to find out, what kind of pictures did you have in past work? The fact is that photos, they are the very first impression of your house, because the statistics are that 97% of today's home buyers, they're starting their home search online looking at photos. And if the photos of your house, they show a room that's, kind of dark, or maybe it makes a room look cluttered, or it's a picture from kind of a weird angle, then there's a really good chance that buyer's just going to keep scrolling right on by and not bother looking any further into your house. As the old saying goes, you only get one shot at a first impression. And if your online photos are the first impression of your house, do not waste that opportunity. Whether you're taking the photos or the agent you hire, that's their responsibility. They're the ones taking those photos. You don't want to waste this opportunity to make a great first impression of your house. Reason number 3 for a house sitting on the market is limited access to see your house. Here's what I mean by that. You have a buyer, they're looking online, they see photos, they love the photos of that house, and they're saying, I want to go see this one. But the only available times there are to be able to see that house is, I don't know, Tuesdays between 3 and 7 and Wednesdays between 10 and 1. I know, probably an exaggerated example, but you'd be surprised how many times that example is not that far off from reality. With everything involved, everything it takes to get a buyer to want to come out and see your house, you don't want to make it difficult for them to do that, because if it is, there's a chance they could end up looking at it and say, you know what, let's just go see another one instead. Nope, don't get me wrong though. I'm definitely not saying that you need to make your house available for every buyer 24/7.
Thank you.
But you do need to do your best to make it as easy as possible, within reason, of course, within reason, but as easy as possible for a prospective buyer to come out and see your house, whether that's days or evenings or weekends or whatever, but as easy as possible within reason for a buyer to come out and see your house. Because if you do, you definitely increase the opportunity to find that perfect buyer, to come out, see your house, and make a great offer. Reason number 4 is there's issues with the staging. As I said just a minute ago, first impressions are huge, and actually the truth is that goes just one step beyond just the photos.
What? How's that even possible?
This is the in-person first impression, if that makes sense. The photos got them in the door, but now the real test starts. Because listen, I cannot tell you how many times I have personally worked with a buyer that we see photos of a home, it's online, and the buyer's like, Jose, we want to go see this one. Only to find that when we get there, that those sellers, they hired some photo-taking wizards to make this mess look good. Make sure that when you have a buyer come out to see your house, that it looks great, that they fall in love with it. They cannot wait to make an offer on your house. Now, when I do talk about staging your house though, I don't mean that you need to go out and hire an expensive home staging company for that. I just mean do some simple things like maybe rearrange furniture in a room to help it look its best, to help that room look a little larger, or maybe stage, plug in air fresheners around the house. Before you say it, no, I'm not saying that your house smells bad. No, it's definitely not what I'm saying. What I am saying though is that you want to create an aroma that sticks in that buyer's mind and makes it hard for them to forget your house. Bottom line though is you want to make sure you do everything you can to make sure that buyer doesn't regret coming out to see your house, like I said a second ago, the photo wizards, but you want to do everything you can to help that buyer when they come out to see your house that they fall in love with your house and cannot wait to make a great offer. Reason number 5 is deferred maintenance. This is actually a tricky one because on one side of this, you have most buyers that they're not looking to go out and purchase someone's to-do list, such as, I don't know, maybe you have faucets that are leaky, they're dripping, or I don't know, maybe you have a room that's only half painted. But at the same time, as a seller, that doesn't necessarily mean that you need to go through everything in the house. Make it a brand new house for that buyer, but if you do have, maybe a few smaller things that need to be done, like I was saying, example of a faucet that's leaky or dripping or whatever, honestly, it really can benefit you to take care of things like that before you have a buyer come out to see your house. Because the more move-in ready your house is, or I should say really the more move-in ready your house feels to that buyer, well, the more likely you are to have a buyer come see your house, fall in love with it, and make an offer or make a great offer on your house. Number 6 is bad or lazy marketing. Yeah, just like with the photos, if you hire somebody to help you sell your house, then yes, obviously this one is more on them than it is on you. But did you screen that person? Did you find out what is their plan? How do they plan on marketing your house? If their plan is just list your house in the MLS and hope for the best, that's not a very good plan. I mean, it might have worked back in 2021, but it's not going to work today. You need to have a strong, aggressive marketing approach. You want to make sure that your house is getting in front of as many people as possible, which means there is no one single method that's going to do it all, that's going to solve everything. So I would say you definitely want to find out what is their plan. How do they intend to get your house, to market your house and get it in front of as many people as possible? And reason number 7, honestly, it really could just come down to the agent. Because the truth is, many times, whether a house successfully sells or doesn't, honestly, a lot of times it comes down to the agent that you hire. I mean, if you're hiring an agent to help you sell your house, and their marketing plan to help you do that is weak, or the photos that they take for your house are mediocre at best, then what are they even doing? Here's one more thing about the agent though. A good agent, a great agent is going to have solid communication with their clients. Because listen, you as a homeowner, you should never have to try and track down your agent. Hey, hello, where are you? What's going on? Again, a great agent is going to have, 1, they're going to have solid communication with you. 2, they're going to have a phenomenal marketing plan to be able to get your house out there, get it in front of as many people as possible with great photos. But there's also number 3, and that is they're going to have a plan in place, a strategy, just in case adjustments need to be made along the way. Because if they don't have a strategy for pricing your house, for marketing your house, for great photos for your house, as well as a strategy for any adjustments, make it pivot if anything is needed, then hey, I'm glad you're still here because as I mentioned earlier, I do have a free gift for you, and that is my free home seller's guide. It covers everything we talked about in this video and more. It's designed to be your blueprint, your foundation, to be able to help take you from step 1, getting your house ready for sale, and walking you every step of the way to be able to successfully get your house sold. Go ahead and click on the link in the description section below to download your free guide. Of course, though, if you do have any questions at all, or if you are thinking about buying or selling a home, don't hesitate to reach out. Otherwise, until then, I'll catch you on the next one.